Hi, it's Nusha, and today I'm going to be making vanilla cream tarts. Sorry I didn't make a video last weekend, I was busy. Today I'll have my friend Fernie watching me make these tarts. Well, let's get started. First you're going to add in 1 1/4 cup flour. Then you're going to add in 1/2 cup powdered sugar. But if you don't have powdered sugar, that's okay. You can just use 1/4 cup regular sugar. Then you're going to add in 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Mix until well combined. You don't have to use a regular mixer like this. You can actually use an electric mixer, but just be aware that the flour might go everywhere. Once it's well combined, then you're going to add in 1/2 cup of butter. After you mix in the batter will be a little bit crumbly, but don't worry, that's how it's supposed to be. Today, I'm not using regular butter. I'm using butter made out of plant-based oils. But it's fine to use oil or actual butter too. Then you're gonna mix this together until it's all well combined and crumbly. Fernie gives me a lot of support doing these videos. If you have any ideas of what you want me to make next, put them in the comments and maybe that will be the next thing I'll make. Once your batter is crumbly like this, you're going to add in 1 egg. Mix that together. Then you're going to add in 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. You don't have to add this, but it just gives more flavor. But don't put too much, or else it'll just taste like vanilla. Which, well, kind of tastes good, but it's vanilla extract, not like vanilla sprinkles or something. Once it's kind of dough, you can go in with your hands to make it into a nice ball. When I'm making these tarts, I'm not going to be making them like a big tart. I'm going to be making little mini ones, but you can make it any size you want. Once it's dough, then make it into like a ball and get some plastic wrap. Excuse me, Fernie. Then you're gonna take this out and get just a little bit of it. Lay it down on the side here. Then you're gonna put your dough inside and wrap it up. You're gonna put this in the refrigerator for at least an hour. Once your dough has rested in the refrigerator for 1 hour, you'll take it out. If you're gonna make one big tart, then have a floured surface and roll out your dough. But since I'm making mini tarts, first we're gonna grease the little pans here. You can use butter, oil, whatever. Today I'm going to be using some oil. Just make sure you don't put too much or else your shells will be way too oily when you take them out to fill them with the cream. So this will take a little while. So just make sure every pan gets a little bit of oil so none of the tarts stick. Brittany would really appreciate it if you liked and subscribed. Okay, once your pans are all greased, then I'm just gonna take a little bit of the dough and maybe a little less and put it in the pan. Now I'm just gonna use my hands and I'm gonna spread it around the whole thing on the sides. Just do that. And maybe you can even make your ring first. So like make the ring first. And then in the middle, put like a little ball of the dough. And you'll have a perfect crust. Sorry if it's really loud. Then you can add your little ball inside to make the bottom. And make sure you connect it well so then when you take it out, it won't crack. Once you have all your dough in the pan, then you're gonna put it into your oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 20 minutes. Now you're gonna put in 1 1/4 cup milk for the cream on a stove so the milk can boil. But make sure it doesn't curdle. There's 1 cup, and then a fourth cup there. And now, just let that boil, but just make sure it doesn't overload. Now we're gonna come over here, and we're gonna mix together. One second. We're gonna mix together 4 egg whites, 4 egg yolks, sorry. You're gonna put in, then you're gonna add in 1/2 cup of sugar, regular sugar. Then you're gonna add in 1/4 cup flour, but if you don't have, well, if you want it to be less lumpy, then you can use cornstarch instead. But I'm gonna be using flour. So you're gonna get 1/4 cup of this flour and put it in. Yeah. Then you're gonna get 1/2 teaspoon of salt. If you hear any background noise, that's probably my brother. Then you're gonna mix this all together. Now you're gonna add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And mix it up again. Add in your boiled milk slowly, a little bit at a time. Then mix it together. if your cream is too liquidy like this, you can add in another 4th cup of flour. Once you mix the cream on the stove and it's still liquidy, so you're gonna put it on the stove top, back in the pot, and stir it vigorously for 3 minutes until it becomes really thick. I'll see you in a few minutes to show you the finished product. Once your tarts and your cream has cooled, you'll take your cream and you'll put a little bit on your tart, like that. And you can spread it around so it gets everywhere. Like that. And then I made some blueberry puree to make a little design, but you can put anything, chocolate, almonds, anything you want, or you can just eat it with the plain pastry cream. Later I'm gonna have my brother come in and taste test these, and he'll tell you if it's good or not. Okay, so now my brother Akil is gonna taste it and tell everyone how it is.
Overall, I think it's a very good tart. The crust is nice and chewy, which I like, and the filling is sweet. So good job today.